And then there's what 12 in Tampa's thinking today. I keep on asking you this, it seems like every 3 weeks. But yesterday, it was the first loss in his career in which he led by 7 with 2 and change to go. He's never had a loss like the one that he and the Bucs just suffered in Cleveland, Ohio. And then, to be taken off the field, 4th and 2 from the Cleveland 37, and being told, take a delay of game so we could punt it better. I sat there, I'm shaking my head, and I'm a big Todd Bowles fan, man. I rooted for him for the Jets. I just saw him in Munich. I love just his demeanor, where you don't know if you're winning, you're losing, and I think that's a winning demeanor for a coach or a manager in baseball. But it's just sometimes you feel like the next risk he takes is going to be his first, and you got Tom Brady. Like, what are you doing? And I'm wondering what Brady's thinking off of all that.
I don't know. It'd be hard to retire after a year like this, wouldn't it?
I think. I mean, you wouldn't want to go out like this, but the like this still, he's leading the division, right? I mean,
no, I know.
He's leading the division, and he may have a home playoff game against the Cowboys. And
which there's no chance that they win a playoff game at home or on the road if they don't have Tristan Wirfs. And I hear he's going to be back for the playoffs and that sort of thing. But I thought yesterday it was interesting. I mean, like, what was a bigger deal, losing that game or potentially losing Tristan Wirfs? I think it was potentially losing Tristan Wirfs. Myles Garrett single-handedly kind of won that game for them late, whether it was backed up, forcing a punt. Like they're rushing 3, I think it was, and he still won. It allowed for that Circus Njoku catch, which was just brutal, especially if you had the Bucs. It was brutal. And then you get into overtime, and Brady's got chances late in this game. I mean, whether it was in the second half, missing Godwin in plus territory on a chunk play that would have put them at like the 30. They're up 7 at that point. Like, that'll do. 20-10 will do, right? But you missed that throw. Him and Evans were a little bit off. So I think everybody shares a little bit of the blame. But you get into overtime and you got a chance again to get into field goal range and kick. And, Brady's doing a Brett Favre thing. He's flipping the ball straight ahead. That play gets moved back because of Donovan Smith hands to the face on Myles Garrett. So he's disruptive there. Then it's 3rd and 14. He gets sacked there. They're trying to chip him. Like, you can't run the ball. Rashard White goes for 30 yards on one run in the first quarter. He's got 40-something yards in the first quarter. And then the rest of the game, look at his carries and the yardage, like it was under 10 yards a quarter. I don't think he topped 10 yards. Third quarter he had 11 yards on 4 carries. But they can't run the ball, right? They can't protect Brady. So you can't close games out when you have a lead. And good luck if you're down. So I don't know, man. Like, that defense can only be so good. It's ugly.
So you think that? Well, I guess again, there's still so much time to go here.
No, Rich.
There really is so much time to go.
No, but no. My answer's no. No.
He can't retire off of something like this, is what you're saying.
No, he can't. No, he can't retire off something like this. And I don't. It's funny when we do this every week, and like I got to do this on my show every week, and we come back to it every Sunday. It's like, okay, do we count Rodgers out? Do we count Brady out? And I know that mathematically, because they're not eliminated, we're going to be asking this question all year with Brady. But I'll give you the same answer. Like, I'm counting the Bucs out. Like, they just there's too many deficiencies. You want to ask me if they can win a playoff game? Maybe. But you can't tell me that they're gonna go on a 3-4 game run in January with the horses they've got. Like, they can't run the ball. They can't protect this guy. It's tough, man. It's tough to watch. It's tough to watch. It's the Browns, man.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.